I have almost a septillion angels for every person on the planet in ADCAP, so you can trust me, I know what I'm doing. But one of the things I'd like to know before I start playing, well, I can't exactly tell you that, but here are things I wish I had known. So, well, you get your lemons, and you squeeze them. The first thing you should do is buy out all the shops. You can get some on the lemons first just so that you have the money to, but buy all the shops. If you can't get the managers, which I have done, then just tap them. It's worth it. Once you can, you also get the angels. Getting this upgrade in particular will really help. And here's how. Instead of doing this, do that. Also, he can help you buy as many safe angel upgrades as you can, which basically means as many that doesn't actually hurt your angel wall. That's a really good feature that I really like. For recording purposes, I put this at the beginning of my run, but you'll want to do this later when the upgrades that you get for free, like you'll get a few car shops, you want to get those later when they cost more. Okay? Remember that. So now you go here and you upgrade your upgrades for the cash. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit next and I'm going to put all of these at 100. Now, I'll get to the lemons later and you'll explain why. But once you do this, you will slowly get speed boosts and profit boosts for having enough of everything. That's one of the unlocks. Like how the nexts get you to more levels of the certain objects, this gets you to more levels for profit. So if you get 500 of everything, you might get profit times 2 or speed times 2 or etc. So now I'm gonna go through here and do that a lot. If I go here and upgrade the lemons, you'll notice my profit goes up substantially. I have actually done research on this, and I can't present it here, but the lemons provide the best worth for your money, so that's what you want to do. Now go over here to your ad boost. The ads are great. Get the times 2 or the times 4, depending on the upgrades and stuff. That helps. Also, your outfits help, whatever this is called. You get those from events and crates and things like that, and they do some of the boosts you see here and more. It's really great. These are all very great. This one in particular and this one are good for the events I'm currently in. Now let's talk about events. I happen to have played this event a lot, but events are also really useful. You can get some amazing goals from them, amazing rewards like megabucks, the one I'm working towards, 30 megabucks. You would not believe how much that can do. And you go up here and I can just buy out these and wait however long I like and etc and do the ads. But there's other things I can do as well. Besides that, I can Rebirth, which we can get to in Earth later. You go here, and I've Rebirthed a lot, and I have a lot of angels, so it's easier to progress. But it's still hard because it's an event. Remember that. It'll be harder to progress on the event than Earth, but it's still worth it. Once you get in the event, you may see a timer somewhere, and that's how long until the event is over, and the next one starts. For me, the next event is a Capitalist Carol, I believe. This event only has another day left, so you should get on it. The event will probably be over by the time this video comes out, and will probably be over by the time you finish this video as well. Just as on Earth, ads can be really helpful as well, so you should get on that too. Go to the shop and go to boosts. You will find a free time warp. That's a 3-minute time warp, and they give that to you every 2 hours. To skip 3 minutes of time in game, that's really helpful. So that's another good thing to do. You can also do that on Earth and anywhere else. Complete the quest, get the points, get closer to that reward. Really helpful. This is the leaderboard. Go in here, see your rank, go to rewards, and find the tier you're in. Currently I'm in tier 6, which offers some pretty cool stuff for being the 6th tier out of 10. Now I have to wait a little longer to do anything more in the advent, so let's go to the moon. The moon can also be really useful. I just claimed my angels, and the moon is really another Earth. Now in real life that doesn't make any sense, but it's just like another Earth. It's harder, but really the same. Now this one is a bit different. Your best shot is, well, you need to get the quick buy, you need to get the cash and the managers and stuff and all that, and get these. But actually wait, you should save those until you can't get the upgrades in you. In topic 1 I explained this. So your best bet to get a reliable source of income, besides getting the upgrades, the unlocks, like getting 50 of everything or 100 of everything, your best bet is probably going to be the oxygen one, the oxygen drinks. The oxygen drinks, who am I kidding? I had to actually go in-game to find out it was an oxygen bar. Wow. Once again, do not be afraid to get the upgrades. This may take a while to actually finish out the upgrades and finish out and not have any more money. Once you get far enough into the game with enough angels that you can just keep going and the profits just keep soaring and soaring. But it does happen every time at a point. Again, getting the upgrades and balancing out what you unlock in one place and another and another and another is also helpful. That's the whole point of doing the unlocks anyway. They're trying to balance out how many you buy of each thing so that, you know, that's the same. And if you go and buy all of one, then that one shop might be pretty good, but all the other ones suffer. And if you buy all of them, if you buy 100 of all of them, then you get those speed boosts and those profit boosts, and that's really helpful. On the moon, you'll find that the bottommost one is actually going to be pretty difficult to get. Now, this seems very intuitive, but if you look at the Earth, where the oil things are actually not too hard to get once you get super far into the game, compared to like the car shop is sometimes actually harder to get than the oil thing, which is sort of counterintuitive, but I'll just go with it. And once again, your best bet at actually getting a lot of profit for your money is the oxygen bar. You buy a lot of that, then that gives you enough money to buy out the rest of them and get the unlocks. The oxygen bar is to the moon, as the lemonade stand is to Earth. In that sense, at least. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, so now we have done a lot with the moon. We've done some time lapses, and I've talked to you for a very long time, probably pretty bored out. So let's come back to Earth and get the upgrades and stuff, but all around, stick to Earth for now. In my case, I have enough Rebirths that I can just go off for a while, come back, and have this money, but you've probably waited a while. By now, you may have gone to sleep, and you may have had this overnight, you may be taking a bathroom break, you may be just going back to work like a normal human being does. It'll take you way longer than one night or one sitting to get through with this, okay? Just remember that, okay? The other thing that really helps, like if you speed things up, you can spend gold to get the angel investors early. But once you have angel investors, you need to wait until you have like 50 or 100 angel investors for it to really be worth it. But the angel investors actually cost, like, you won't even start getting angel investors until you have $1 trillion. And that's a lot, honestly. So just be aware of that. Anyways, you're home with your lemonade stands that produce a certain amount of money. Mine produce more money in the span of 1/1000th of a second than Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos together hold. Yeah, things are pretty normal around here. Now, I have got a lot of angels from this trip. I just got 150 decillion, and I only had 6 decillion before that. And this money manager guy is telling me that starting over my entire business to get nothing is financially foolproof. Sounds good to me. I'll try it sometime. But I think that about wraps it up. You have now rebirthed. If you've gotten far enough and you've used these strategies, you have probably rebirthed by now, which means angel investors have come, you have more than 1 trillion, and you're doing great. So, I'm gonna go do something with my life, I guess. And you are going to start playing ADCAP, and you're going to be great at it. Thanks for watching.